Hey guys, it's me, Areti, and I am here for a good time, not a long time. Welcome to Ask Areti number 4, cuatro in Spanish, tercera in Greek. Let's do this. Hi guys, I am very excited for this video. I am excited to be doing this. I love talking to you guys because I love to talk, but you know, I do mostly singing videos, so but before I start, I just need to say thank you for everything. My heart is so full for all of you. You always leave by all the people who are subscribed to me. I don't want to call you fans because it's so stereotypical, but you mean much more to me than that. And fans just seems like such a term. It's just like, yeah, these are my fans. Yeah, that's the reason why I'm successful in making money. That doesn't matter to me. What matters is that you guys are listening to my voice and you're encouraging me to continue with this channel, and it means very much to me. So I love you all very much. Thank you for 2,000 subscribers. Let's start. Can we expect new original music soon? Yes you can. I use my pretty profesh app, GarageBand. I have the whole concept of an EP. I have the 5 songs of an EP. One of them is Milk and Honey. Hate that song, fun fact, but you guys like it, which I'm really happy about. What do you usually do through the day? Also, life hack. If you wear a dress and you wear leggings underneath, you can do this and there's nothing wrong. Hello. Hi. I have OCD and I have to make lists. This is not one of the reasons. This is not my OCD, but I do like to keep things very organized, or I get very anxious and very worried and very scared, and that leads to depression. So my to-do list, things to do today, and on there is practice a song, finish summer homework, listen to Lana's new album, draw, practice singing, film Ask Areti, clean my room, and watch Orange is the New Black. So usually throughout my day, why am I so off? I wake up, I go through you guys' comments, and I make a list of everything I need to do. I usually will start eating breakfast and watch TV, things like that. Or I'll actually get out of the house. But where I live, it's 120 degrees outside, so I usually don't do that. Today I saw a movie though, see? That's why I'm actually dressed, so. What have you been influenced by lately, and do you have any goals for the coming year? So what I've been influenced by lately is 100, 1,000%, 1,000,000%, 1,000,000,000%, all the numbers in the world. Lord owns me. Lord owns my soul. Lord owns every fiber of my being. I literally have a picture of her on my wall. I have her album on my wall. Lord. I am highly influenced by Lord. I love her music. I listen to Pure Heroine. I'm probably saying that wrong, I'm sorry. It's not like heroin. I listened to her album, her first self-titled album, I suppose. Her first album this school year, freshman year. And I think, even though, I could have listened to it earlier, definitely, but I'm glad I listened to it then, because it was the music I needed for myself at that period of time. And she just is shaping my teenage years, and I feel like I can relate to Ella, and I think, or Lord, and I think a lot of people can too. And when I first listened to Melodrama, I was on a plane, and it's something about that moment that I feel like I'm going to remember, because it's such a huge kind of memory. It's like me pushing in my headphones because the engines of the plane are too loud, and trying to listen to Lord, and crying and inclining into the sky while listening to Supercut, and it's kind of like this special feeling. And I have a lot to say about that album, but Lord is really influencing me right now, and I'm just inspired by her words and the way her music is composed, and I hope one day my music sounds like that, but in my own way, but it's very cool. And do I have any goals for the coming year? My goals, physical goals, is to be more active. No, that's a joke. I wouldn't do that. My physical would be to put out an EP for you guys and continue to make singing videos and different kinds of videos. But I also, mental goals is to try and be more positive and try to be more open-minded, because last year I struggled with a lot of mental health issues. Everyone does. But I think I'm getting better, and I think I'm growing, and I'm just going to try to be myself, who I am. Music recommendations. Whoa! I have a Spotify. You can add me on Spotify. It's just Areti with a space Sophia, which is my name, which is the name of this YouTube channel. Yes, you can add me on Spotify. I have a lot of cool playlists. I have been listening to SZA lately. I have been listening to Billie Eilish. I have been listening to Lorde. I have been listening to, let's see, go to my Spotify. Okay, so I've also been listening to Dua Lipa a lot. I actually got her album, Frank Ocean, which I started listening to earlier this summer, but I've been listening to him, Childish Gambino, kind of lots of things, but mostly Lorde. But yeah, I have playlists on my Spotify, and you can check out my Spotify. I'm pretty proud of my playlist. I work hard on my playlists, but yes. Favorite musicals. I have to be honest, I'm not like a musical fanatic, but I am obsessed with Hamilton. I'm a fake fan. I love Hamilton. I guess that could be my favorite musical, although I should probably stop doing that. Although I really love In the Heights, which is also by Lin-Manuel Miranda, if you've listened to that. So I would 10 out of 10 recommend In the Heights. It's a bop. It's about the Heights in New York. It's really good. Would recommend. Favorite thing in my wardrobe. Let's take a journey. This is the favorite thing in my wardrobe. I love this outfit. I got this at, I can't remember, but it's super cute. It's like, got this and it's like off the shoulder, and I'm really loving this like Dorothy pad fabric, gingham. And yes, this is my favorite thing. I love the way it fits, I love the way it looks, and it was like my favorite summer look. Favorite song of the summer. I'm deeming my favorite song of the summer right now in this moment as Supercut by Lorde. I first listened to her album a couple of times and I was like, you know, Supercut's pretty good. And then I listened to it again and I was like, oh my god, I love art. So Supercut kind of shapes my summer, just like the in my head I do everything right when you call. That I just resonate with that whole song very well, and man, she's so good. Best part of my summer so far. Best part of my summer so far was going to Portland. Woo! I visited Portland. That's in Portland as a Rose. I visited Portland for 3 days. I met my internet friend who actually asked that question. I met her and it was one of the best experiences of my life. Very memorable, amazing times, beautiful times. Where I live, it's desert. Where she lives, it is grass. And it was very drastic. As simple as it is, it was a very drastic change. And I was like, oh my god, the air has moisture. I love this. I'm loving this air. So I really liked visiting Portland. I made a lot of good memories there and I had a lot of good ice cream. So good shit. Which meme do I most identify with? That's such a challenging question because as I have grown, so have my memes. But I would have to say this is my favorite meme. Yeah, I think it just sums itself up perfectly. Which quote do I live by? Hello, Tiffany. I live by, no, that's a lie. Everything happens for a reason. I am a firm believer in the universe, which is very dumb. I know that sounds dumb, but I like looking for signs, I like looking for things, and it's probably just coincidences, but with how I think and how I process things, it's really nice to be able to accept something like that that's bigger than me because I'm not very religious. And the idea of like the universe telling me it's gonna be okay and it's got its stuff out. So if things don't work out in the end, that's what was supposed to happen. And everything happens for a reason. You have to, that's what I go by. I think, you know, maybe I bombed that test. Everything happens for a reason and it'll be okay. Maybe I'm fighting with my best friend. Everything happens for a reason and it's gonna be okay. That's the quote I live by. Do I think I'll continue with music when I am older? The answer to that question is a big whopping yes. music has been my dream since I was a little girl, since I was a baby. I've always been singing, always. There was a little period of time where I wanted to be a CSI agent or a neurobiologist, but I always wanted to be a singer. So yeah, I definitely want to. I have been training actually with a vocal coach to try to go to a Broadway school in California or New York that feeds into like actual Broadway. That's a dream. I'm gonna do a hashtag expose myself. Ew, why did I use hashtag? I'm going to expose myself. My one huge dream is to like work with Lin-Manuel Miranda because he's like one of my role models and I love him very much in a role model-y way, and he is a super great guy, and to work with him would be literally a dream come true. It's literally on my bucket list, like one day hopefully, but that's what I'm working towards. So either I want to go down the Broadway route or I want to go down the sing-song route, like the going on tours and going on concerts, which I also really want to do. So I haven't really, I guess, decided. Maybe I'll pull a Brendan Urie, you know, like a head, Panic at the Disco, but a kinky boots. Hey, but yeah, that's what I want. And this kind of ties in with another question someone asked, which was, what are your hopes for this channel and your hopes for the future? So you guys know the future. For this channel, I do want to continue with this channel and see it grow, and I do want to keep seeing for you guys and doing different types of channels, and I hope you all stick around because I plan to. So. Oh, I have so many questions. Oh, I want to answer them all. If I didn't answer your question, I love you, and I'm sorry. I just don't want to be annoying and have like a 20-minute video. No one wants to listen to me ramble for 20 minutes. Guys, it's really hot in here. Okay. Ever want to dye your hair? If so, what color? I really want to dye my hair like gray, which is weird, or like a purple, but I am not allowed to under this roof, so give me 3 years and we'll see what happens. Would I ever consider opening a P.O. box? Now see, that's intense because I think I'm gonna wait a little bit until I get, because I would love to have a P.O. box, like that, it would be so cool. But I also feel like I should wait to have a P.O. box. I feel like if I open one, I would get like 1 letter, which is also really good, but I don't know if I want to be like putting all that money into something where I'm not getting a lot, and you know, P.O. boxes to get letters and stuff. So I think I would wait definitely till maybe I reach like 5,000 subscribers or 10,000. Not really sure, but I would totally be open to opening a P.O. box. Hey, this is a good one. What inspired me to start a YouTube channel? I know she's probably watching this video. So shout out to Sarah. Sarah is a friend of mine I've known since middle school, and she said she came over and she was like, we're putting a video on a YouTube channel. You're doing this. This is happening now. And she's actually also the reason why I have an Instagram. Sarah, I love you. So shout out to her. She's kind of the reason why this all started, but she's the reason why I actually physically put out a video, because she had an iPhone and we recorded on there and they didn't have anything to record with. But the reason I wanted to myself was to be able to kind of share my voice. Growing up, I've always heard that I have a really good voice, and I've always wanted to become a member, I guess not a member, that makes it seem like it's a cult, but like part of the music community, and I've always wanted to be like a singer or an artist, as you know. And to be a singer and artist, I know I needed to put myself out there and open myself to new opportunities and to make a channel for you guys. The idea of like talking to people like I am now when I was younger always seemed really fun, and now I'm doing it, so that's really cool. Favorite Hamilton song? Non-stop. Gentlemen of the jury, I'm curious, bear with me. Are you aware we're making that one? And last question. A movie or TV show that changed your life? Well, I already ranted about La La Land in one of my videos, but another TV show that changed my life is RuPaul's Drag Race. Which is why I've learned to do this now. You may get the reference, you may not, but RuPaul's Drag Race is phenomenal. I truly believe you should watch that show because you think it's like just like silly, you know, but it's actually really good, and the people on that show have gone through so much to get where they are. They have gone through so much hurt and so much pain, and it's inspiring. I like cry sometimes. I always cry, but like especially on that show, you know, and they're really sweet and they're really kind, and it's a fun show. It's teaching me to be more in love with myself. They're so confident. They're so like, hello, amo, what would my drag name be? I really love that show, and it inspires confidence, and it makes me happy. Anyways, if you love RuPaul's Drag Race, heck yes, fuck it up. Go, and if you haven't watched it, watch it. Anyways, thank you guys for this Ask Areti. I hope it wasn't too boring. And thank you for 2,000 subscribers. That is so crazy. What, 2,000 people? I have like 5 friends. 2,000 people. No, I have like 2,005 friends, so. Suck that, Brittany. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed me showing off my flexibility and talking about how much I love Lin-Manuel Miranda. I will see you guys. Much love. Thank you again for 2,000 subscribers. Bye.